Welcome to Raptor Guys. This is our first video, so we're just trying to help everybody out. We want to help mostly service dog handlers, you know, and if this helps other people with disabilities in the meantime figuring out certain things. We travel to Universal a lot, Universal Orlando that is, and I know how hard I always work before I take a trip trying to find things. And I know there are things I really don't even need to know, but I look them up anyway because it makes me feel better. So I'm just going to try and help you guys. And yes, this is my lounge fly. I collect lounge flies. I'm obsessed with Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Rexy, my girl, and I love blue. You'll notice you probably won't see our faces. Maybe ever. It's not something I'm comfortable with. So, but I do want to try and help out if people enjoy it, you know, like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with other service dog handlers. Hopefully I don't get bashed about anything. I know everybody does things differently. Everybody works dogs differently. But so this first video, we're getting ready to go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and it's just, we might stay in a hotel overnight, and we're just going to do a day in the park, I would assume. So I just want to show you what I kind of take to the park. I don't take a large backpack. I don't need one. I don't have medications myself that I need. So I just take my lounge fly. If I need a bigger lounge fly, this is my other favorite that I like to carry. It's got 3 pockets. It's huge. I love it. I tend to carry this one around Florida, even though it makes me sad to leave my other ones behind. But everything's in Rexy right now. I took him out, but so I carry everything in here. The main thing that I kind of always try to make sure I have with me. This comes with me to the grocery store. It stays in my purse. It stays with me. It's kind of her medical kit that I created. It's got Benadryl and gauze. There used to be vet wrap in there. There's actually a people Band-Aid in here, but it's more just, it can actually wrap around her whole leg, and I can kind of use it instead of the vet wrap. There's antibiotic cream and baby aspirin. The only other thing that's in there is my paw balm. So I do have shoes, but if she doesn't need it and it's only slightly warm out and this is enough, I will apply this to her feet multiple times. Or if I just need to run in the grocery store, she has very tough paw pads also, just so we all know. It's made by, I think it's called Saker, and I love it. She likes it. When she's done wearing it, she tends to lick her feet. I do wipe her feet off after she's been through the grocery store and stuff, just because the dirt does stick to her feet, and I don't want her to lick something that she shouldn't. Her shoes, she has the Wagwear. Everybody loves these. They're the Crocs, dog Crocs. And these are newer. These are the High and Light, I think they're called, from Roughwear. They're the lighter version of the Grip X or whatever they were called. I have those as well. I keep 2 pairs of shoes in my truck just in case something ever happens and I need replacement shoes. I carry 2 pairs in my truck. You'll find I'll do a truck video. I carry spares of everything in my truck. Part of my problem is I forget a lot of things. So just to be prepared, because we have driven all the way to a theme park and I did not have shoes or her e-collar. I did not have half of her gear and we had to turn around and drive back. Thankfully, it was only an hour. But it's a long drive, so I carry everything extra in my car. Next to shoes, water bowl. This is actually not her water bowl. My dog is a little odd. She likes blue, so this is my water bowl for the hotel because I get tired of filling it 52 million times when we're in Florida or wherever we travel to. All of her bowls also come with a lid. They're just collapsible bowls off of Amazon. They're great. I can link the ones I bought down below, but honestly, I just look up blue bowls with lid, and this fits 2 cups of food. This fits about 3, 2.5, 3 of my, I'll show you my water bottle that I carry. And yeah, so, you know, they come in fun colors. You can choose your color. I chose blue. I love blue, luckily, but my dog, she drinks more out of the blue bowl when we're in the heat. So I just carry blue. And I like the lids because I can throw them in my bag and things get less wet. But they do also usually come with little clips that you can hang them on your bag. Or some people hang them on their dog, which is great. I don't see why not. But they're just collapsible bowls. So next is her raincoat, which obviously, once again, don't always need. I also carry an umbrella because honestly, sometimes I just don't feel like carrying her raincoat and putting it away. I just carry my umbrella and she walks under the umbrella with me. Her raincoat. Just a clear raincoat off Amazon. It almost doesn't fit over her gear. Actually, that's a lie. It does. It fits over her gear girth-wise. My dog has a very large chest for her breed, and this was the largest clear one I could find, so I actually did it myself. I took it home because I make her own capes and stuff anyway. I had the Velcro, so I just added extra Velcro with my sewing machine. And ta-da! Now it fits over her gear. Next, stuff you don't have to have, but I like cool stuff. So, we like theme parks. My girl loves theme parks at night. She does better early morning, night. Orlando Informer, the meetup, our favorite. Unfortunately, we couldn't afford to go to this one they're having in June, so we're going to miss it, which will be our first one since we started last year. Last June was our first one, I think. And we haven't missed one since. But light up collar. That was actually red. That's green. So she's got multiple light up things. And I test everything. I do not use this because it adds a third collar. Because once again, I like her custom gear. So I stopped using that. But it is rechargeable and it's great. I got it off Amazon. This one is also rechargeable, and it's dead, just a light up collar. And this one, you need batteries for, but it's the same thing. I like these better because this one should be like that one. It changes colors, so like the red, the blue. It's actually made by Night Ease, and I'll link all this stuff down below. This is Night Ease, or I'll link it in the video, or write it in the video. That one does multiple colors. This one is just green and flashing green. And I like these because I can put them over top of her other stuff. We've tried all sorts of different lights. Don't worry. I tend to carry one of these on my leash because I found even with the collars and the other stuff, yeah, people still walk into her. So I found if you light up your leash, they see the leash and they kind of tend to follow. You know, people, eyes wander. It happens. But it's bright. So I can put these also on the back of her capes. And as long as she's not booty shaking too much, or doesn't bump them on anything, they stay and they light up her rear end. And you just have white flashing. Then I have these that do colors, which I tend, like I said, matchy-matchy. Treat bag! I almost forgot about it. There's who makes it. I also have the thigh treat bag, but it was just too big for what I normally needed. This just has enough pocket space for my phone and her treats, which is all I really need. And then it's, of course, decorated for Universal and Disney. My Velociraptors, love them, especially my baby girl. And Sven. Olaf's on there too, but I'm here for Sven. just her treat bag. It's got, you can order this one separate. It comes with an insulated sleeve that's just regular. I got the one with the metal closures because I found her 2 cups of food would kind of overflow. Because instead of filling this with treats, I put her food in it normally. So I give her, like at Universal, I would give her part of her breakfast and then stick the rest in here, and she could snack on it for the rest of the day. And then when we go back in the afternoon, she might eat part of her dinner, or I'll throw her whole dinner in here. And then what I don't feed her is snacks. When it's dinner time, she gets most of. But that just helps keep her food broken up, so she's not hot all. I know, when it's hot out and you're hot, I don't want to be full of food. So, and it's not the best for them sometimes. So I just split it up throughout the day. And also, she doesn't get chunky off of treats that way. I do carry also high value treats in the other pouch, in actually the poop bag pouch, which obviously it's just poop bags in there. So I carry some high value treats in there. Last thing I keep in my purse for my dog. Not usually this ball. This is a big ball. This is in her suitcase. Yes, my dog has her own suitcase. It's a smaller ball. It's always a squeaky ball. They're green. I get them from Walmart. I think they actually stopped selling them, so I'm going to have to find somewhere else to get small squeaky balls. But just in case we get a moment find somewhere where she can do what she loves to do in her break time, which is play fetch. That's what we do. So I carry a ball just in case. Her rec specs. So I have 2 pairs. This is the version 2. My other ones are red. They're the first ones. The Do Not Pet, No Pictures, that's made by Life is Golden. I have one on each of my goggles. Mostly because most people don't read the patches anyway. But they love the goggles, which is why it also says no pictures. If anybody's watching this, if you see a service dog, please ask permission before you take their pictures. I know it sounds weird, but they're not there for you. And just because you're taking a picture doesn't mean you think they are, but it's not just a dog. It's our medical equipment. It's our version of a wheelchair or a crutch. I wouldn't go around taking pictures of people's medical equipment. So we just ask that you ask permission. Some handlers will let you take a picture. I'll certainly at least tell you where I got them and such, but you also never know. We could be in a medical episode that you can't see because it's invisible to the eye, and here you are just taking pictures of our dog doing its job. Not that you know, but exactly, you don't know. So please just ask permission before you take a picture of a dog, whether it's for the goggles or because you think it's cute. That's all we really ask, is for people to ask permission. But back to the goggles. Love these. They come with clear, and they came with just the regular shadow without this on it. When I bought this from Life is Golden, they offered to put it on a pair of lenses for you, which I always have them do because I'm not so great at it. So it takes care of it. And so these are her sunglasses. She doesn't need them all the time. I don't always carry them, especially, like I said, we love nighttime in the parks, or really cloudy days. So, but can't always control the weather or when you get to go and when you can travel. So I carry them. And if it's a super sunny day out, the UV index in Florida is normally pretty bad in the sun exposure. So I like her eyes to be protected. She actually also wears them sometimes when she retrieves, just for safety. So, yeah, those are her sunglasses. Her folder. I don't carry this unless I'm traveling out of state anymore, or unless I really think I'm going to need it. All of her information for the vet is now on my phone. My vet has an app. I think it's called Vitus Vet. I say a lot. I'm sorry. So I don't need to carry this, but it's her vaccine records. Literally everything. Just her shot records. So rabies certificate is in here. All of the other vaccines she get, everything that I would need is in here. The water bottle that I carry for is just the Circle squeeze bottle. And this way I can still have my flavored water, but when I need to give her water, there's also usually a filter in it. These are the filters that come with it. So I can fill it up in the bathroom or wherever, and she has filtered water. So I just unscrew this, the filter would be in there, and then I would just turn it upside down and squeeze it into her bowl. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, feel free to like, subscribe. We hope to see you when we head out to Busch Gardens.